A little bit of setup involved in this. Took me a few minutes to figure it out. I had to go to the book to verify some of my setup. We had the F-150 XLT 540V flex fuel. See if we can get it correct this time. I may want to zero everything, I think. Should all do zero though, actually. Should be. Don't think we're plugged in the back though. Let's go back to configuration. Are we plugged in? Yes, we're plugged in. We're good. Let's see what we get, guys. See if we get anything. Showing zeros. So we should be zeroed out soon. I already took compression capture with the scope once I realized I was having trouble figuring out the IEA software setup. Once I got to that point, so I dropped back and see if I can figure out how to set it up correct. And it looks like I do got it correct this time. Definitely want to save some of this for our case study. Spark timing. I'm not sure if I actually got set a little bit. PSI space, target. How hasn't settled in. And then vacuum okay. I believe we actually got set up, but it's saying our exhaust timing. I don't know if I should put too much weight on that. Did not yet. I just want to basically get this thing set up and also figure out how to save on this here. Begin analysis. We've already in analysis. My ignition timing is questionable. I'm thinking I got a setup procedure on that. I gotta finish. How to make it correct is what I'm trying to figure out. I'll probably have to get back in my book on that one. I'm on cylinder 5, cam phasing yes, intake only I believe on this one. And that's one thing I think I gotta learn to figure out. Well, at least I have an actual capture. I don't know what you guys are saying. Take a look and see if you're actually seeing what I'm saying. Yeah, you're actually seeing it. I actually got the setup correct and I got the timing. So what I'm going to do is jump into measure and I'm going to analyze data. And then I'm going to save. Right now we know we got a slight deflect in compression. Compression on this cylinder is lower. Compression on cylinder 1 I believe is lower on this F-150. But our timing is also questionable. Now when I look at an actual known good, it's fairly close to where it's at. My intake looks to be further off. It is fairly close to what I'm seeing on IEA, and this is supposed to be a known good. So we're just gathering some data, getting familiar with the tool. They're probably not going to go too far with this one. Now that they know it's not a spark plug, not an injector, it's actually a compression issue in this cylinder. Now let's go back and we're going to take a quick look. We've got it locked in, we're paused. I'm going to zoom in on vacuum. We'll do pan hand, move up. I should be seeing my exhaust trace, but I don't think I am. Zoom window, I'm seeing my vacuum, but I do not see my exhaust. Channel 3 is channel 1, and channel 4 is this here's our cooling intake on this cylinder. It does not. They do got some stuff on when they're going. We want to save this data. Analyze. All save recording. F-150. Compression. Give me a little time to figure out the setup. And I want to work with this data. When I see that, first thing I think is timing issues. Variable tail timing is good. Ignition spark is being moved around. Exhaust valve, advance 27. Intake good. Right, compression. Hard target. That is pretty close to what I seen on that known good. We're 12-14 PSI is what we are. And that known good was like, I think 60, 64. Hard for me to see. 64 on the known good. I believe what I'm getting there. 64 red channel. 59, yeah, 59 on red channel. So I'm slightly lower than what that known good is. Now the setup here is telling me it's around 70. Approximate idle compression, target 68. PSI base, target 48. Now I'm not sure, I'm going to read up on that a little bit. But we're clearly lower than target. Target's supposed to be 70 at an idle. And I already know this one has lower compression by the relative compression test we did. I saved it too, but I had to look the file up. But we did save it. This cylinder and cylinder 1 were down, and it also did it with the compression test. Run through Snap One, had to run it for forward though, just to gather more data. And clearly we got a loss of compression on these two cylinders, and they're actually 3 is the one that misfire. Counted a little bit on this tool. 5 was the one that really picked on. It really picked on 5. Now when I did my relative compression with Scope, it was so little, it was really hard to see, to be honest. Now when I did the Snap One, it showed 1 and 5, 3%. Haven't done it with Ford, as I said. I'm going to do it with IDS too, just to get some input. But setting up the IEA was a bit challenging for me. I had to go back to the book because I was setting it up wrong. When I did my first setup, I seen it was wrong. Switched over to the Scope, pulled the capture up, no issue. You know, usable capture on both sides of the tool. Quite a few options here. Measure, where you can actually look at your data yourself. I am not seeing my 4th channel, and that one's troubling. Why I'm not seeing it, not positive. Should be seeing it. I know I'm seeing my 3rd channel, so it's not my scaling setup. 4th is the blue. We're doing a time base. I am not seeing the exhaust. I would expect the exhaust to be way down on this scaling. Let's stop, radar pause, analyze data, stop. Here's strip chart, stop. Now let's see if we can find the blue channel. We're on the zoom window, let's pan it up. And we can exit the blue channel and see why it's not capturing. We're in, everything looks good back there. And let's do a little zoom window. And I'm not seeing my blue channel. There must be something I'm missing, not turning on correctly. Simple enough, no big deal. I was curious to try to get this set up correct. There's my blue channel. It is there. Ooh, that's bad. Alright, let's zoom in on that blue channel. I want to see the exhaust wave. No exhaust fan is taking place right there, so that's basically what I want to see. And this is my compression on the exhaust wave. Let's go ahead and turn off the other channels. That is my exhaust. Now let's zoom out. Turn the other one back on real quick just to get a reference. Oops, we need more zoom. We're going to pan in. We can get another reference there. Let's go ahead and put some cursors in. And mark some cylinders here real quick. Cylinders, there's 8 cylinders. Already marked because we're on IEA, it's already got it. Now I'm going to drop these other channels out. I'm not seeing the major thing there. Let me zoom in on more. There we go. I'm talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be cylinder 5. The actual one is missing in this firing order. Zoom out full. Add other channels. I want to save this data. Save all record. F-150. That's how we learn, folks. F-150. Compression. Here's what they called this one. What is called deep record. IEA for now. So I can actually save some data. And that was raw strip. And that's raw strip. And we're getting all this data at once. I'm not seeing, you see my compression pretty good. I thought I was going to find a dial issue, but it's not. When we get back and analyze data, we're seeing good. It's not popping up and down. It's holding steady. We're going to shut it down. We clearly got a cylinder issue and we've captured plenty of data. We don't have a vacuum pocket issue. Go back to raw strip. Pause. Come back and look at that for study. Alright guys, try to catch some of that for you.